Hi everyone, it's Sherry, and today I wanted to make another card using the Sun Bunny stamp set that came in the March kit. I'm also using a stamp set from last year called Friendship Blooms and a sentiment stamp called Loving Heart. Using my Misty, I'm going to start setting up my scene now. So I've stamped the bunny first, and I'm going to mask him off. I'm just using a full stick post-it note, and I only trimmed the one side. There was really no sense in trimming it all because there was only one little area where my little chickie was going to be stamped over the bunny. And now I'm going to do the same thing with my chickie, and I'm going to use a post-it note again, and I only trimmed off the upper portion of the wing and the one side of his head. And then using the Friendship Bloom stamp set, I'm going to stamp the stem and the flower portion of a daffodil just over top of the chickie. And I apologize for my head here. You are going to see it a lot in this video. I did not remember I had everything zoomed in so close, so you will see my white head. Alright, I have the stem, and now I'm just going to be lining up the actual flower portion. And since I stamped with the black ink, I can pretty much see and know that I am not stamping over the line of my stem. And I'm also going to do the same with a leaf from the same stamp set, excuse me. Alright, get those all inked up, and gonna have to do this one again. I did not get a good impression with the flower, so put a little bit more ink and stamp again. And I'm using Ranger Archival ink today. It was just the first one that my hand touched on my desk, so it's gonna work. And I did have to speed this up because I color slow, and I did not want to totally bore you. So I'm using my Caran d'Ache Supercolor watercolor pencils. I got these last year, actually, while I was over in Switzerland, and they were much more expensive over there. Go figure, but I really like these watercolor pencils the best of any that I've used. I do have a set of Derwent as well, but these by far surpass any I've used. And what I'm doing, I'm just using a couple of colors for each element that I'm coloring, and I'm going ahead and filling in all of the area with the pencil, or pencils I should say, and then I will come back and use my water brush just to kind of spread out the color. Now I'm sure I'll get some grief, maybe, hope not, but I don't always think about light source. It's just not that important to me. I'm making cards, I'm not making fine art. And today, as I was looking at this particular card, I noticed that daffodil probably should have shaded my little chickie. However, I only put shading on chickie where he was next to the bunny. So this is artistically incorrect, but hey, it's a card, and I had fun doing it, so that's really all that matters, is that we have fun when we are coloring and making cards. It's just a little bit more to go here. I'm using a medium gray and a light gray, and bunny is pretty much a white bunny, but we still need some color in the areas that would be shaded. So just put down a little bit more and then come in with my light, and I'm going to use that on his belly and on his little nose there. And I'm just using my, this is a Zig Detailer water brush. I really like this one the best of all that I have. It and the Pentel are really nice. Both of them are nice. And all I'm doing is just laying down some water and spreading out the colors. It's pretty simple, pretty quick, doesn't take long. And since I laid down the two colors in the flower and the leaf and the chickie, you will see they just kind of blend together. Oops, forgot Chickie's nose. So a little orange for his beak, and then spread out the yellow color of his body. And then move on over to Bunny. These images are just, I think they are just the cutest things. I saw this stamp set and fell in love with it. And that's one reason I got the kit. I do subscribe to Simon's Stamp Kit every month. And I do that because I can, save a few bucks. As opposed to just buying them when they're available. Plus, it ensures that I get a kit. And I can tell you they revealed the April kit today over on their website or their blog, and it is absolutely adorable. I cannot wait to get my hands on that one. It's going to be really fun. So I will leave a link in the video description below if you want to take a look at their kit subscription. And it might be something you want to do, and it might not be. But I thought I would leave you with that. All right, so I'm going to finish up Bunny, and then I'm going to get back out my Misty. And the sentiment that I chose is, I am blessed with you at my side. And I'm going to check to see if I have that where I want it. And then I'm going to use some VersaFine Onyx Black ink and stamp that. I'll give it a couple of times since this has got some bold writing. And stamp that one more time. And then I'm going to use the basic rectangle die from Simon Says Stamp and cut out this panel. And I also colored in some ground area as well as some light blue, just to give a little bit of something in the background. I did that off camera. You saw enough coloring, so I spared you there. I'm going to go run over to my Big Shot and trim that out. And I also trimmed a piece of pattern paper. This is from My Favorite Things, their neutral pack. And I'm going to adhere my panel onto the pattern paper and then just trim off the sides. I did get a little seepage of glue, but since my paper towel was damp, I was able to wipe it up and leave no residue. And I have chosen a green background or card base. I don't remember the color name, but this is one of Simon Says Stamp's pieces of cardstock as well. It actually came in the kit. And then I'm going to put my foam tape on the back of my panel. And then I will pop that up on my card base. And I apologize too. My hands look horrible. It's so dry. I will be so glad when winter is over and the heat turns off and I can feel like I have nice skin again instead of snake skin. Alright, so peel off those papers and put that down, and that is pretty much going to be my card today. As always, I thank you for joining me. I hope I've inspired you, and I do wish you a wonderful day. And I will see you again soon. Bye now.